the belts, mighty. Swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, what ping we bring, man, right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, and swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, no what ping we bring, man, right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, and swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, no what ping we bring, man, right, somebody shots fling. Uppercut, fling, right up, fling. Contrary ting, send man over the ropes. Man try come for the belt, but I punched you never saw ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros are stood on the sideline, head in the hand, shot, joke of the show. But they keep those hands up, swing for their fences, or you're going no poorly for sure. How much do you wanna be the champ? How much do you wanna please the fans? How much do you wanna be the king? And how much do you wanna feed your camp? How much do you wanna see people chant? Swing like you got a thing to lose. It's the ESBC, beat them neatly. Titles never ever in dispute. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no but ping. We bring man right, somebody shot swing. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no but ping. We bring man right, somebody shot swing. I came from the 7 Hills, city of steel, home of the village and brilliant meals. Can't take man for a pudding, take man to Ingles. Mother have a kid on his heels. In the ring it's gritty and real. Brave art man put a kid on his shield. I daft man put a kid on his.
I'm Todd Grisham, and you could not have chosen a better venue for this one. We're at the Lighthouse Theater. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Buster Douglas, the man to dethrone Mike Tyson in Japan and become the undisputed world heavyweight champion. Deontay Wilder.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Columbus, Ohio, in the United States, here is an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, introducing James Buster Douglas. Fighting out of the blue corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
What a night it is. You can hardly hear yourself speak. The atmosphere, the people at ringside. This is ridiculous.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. And that's the opening bell, round 1. Caught him with a left hook. Just missed with that hook. Catch and shoot. And Douglas is dazed. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Well, there's no business like show business, and this is the most unique play anyone will ever see in this theater, mano-a-mano.
You're getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses because you're going to be so transparent. All laid out there.
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Both men step back for just a moment. They exchange punches. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Douglas in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second, every minute of this.
Get focused, get your mind on the job.
And there's the bell for round 2. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That counter punch caught him clean. Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Insane action. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Fighter will say no mas. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Douglas in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Come, breathe.
Bell rings and we start the third. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Has been his best weapon all fight long. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Buster Douglas just got rocked. And Buster goes down. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
It's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecard. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Douglas in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then get...
That's it. Now breathe.
Here we go to the fourth round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Well done with that counter shot. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. And he scores with the counter. A perfect counter lands. That left hook missed. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And that one caught Douglas very clean, and he's in some serious... And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
That's lights out right there.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Douglas in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fight.
There's the bell to start round 5. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head straight.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And Douglas is dead. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You still want to fight?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Swing and a miss with that jab. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Douglas in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed. Let's start the 6th. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
His stamina is off the charts. That big hook doesn't land. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Give me your glove.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Buster Douglas just got rocked. Let's talk about Douglas in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Boxing back together.
And there's the bell for round 7. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Perfect counter shot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Incredible work rate. So close with that uppercut. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those popped areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
The stamina is off the charts. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
much weight on me. Could I just get free? I want to fly away. Live my life in my
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
Time for our tale of the tape. He is Rocky Marciano. He's only 5 foot 10 inches tall with a reach of 68 inches. And the man he'll be facing, it's Roy Jones Jr., weighing in at an even 201 pounds. He's 5 foot 11 inches tall with a reach of 74 inches.
Oh my goodness, look at the reach difference there. That reach is going to be an absolute nightmare to deal with, because if that jab is used and that right hand is followed, there is going to be a problem tonight.
The Rock, Rocky Marciano, the Brockton Brawler himself, one of the greatest fighters of all time, a sparkling record, and one of the best to ever do it. Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different weight classes, including the heavyweight championship of the world.
If this fighter knows how to use that reach, this is going to be a shut night.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion, and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the Brockton blockbuster, Rocky Marciano. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
Todd, I love this place. The atmosphere is usually second to none if you get the right fights.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Nice counter punch right up the middle. One punch could change everything in this battle. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Both men step back for just a moment. A straight right just misses. Was thrown with some bad intentions. Caution is being thrown to the wind. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. down big time on the score.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's like...
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. You would think...
Put it back on him this round. I need you to focus on it.
And there's the bell to start round 2. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercuts would probably come in handy.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving the man a chance that shouldn't have it.
The straight right just misses. Miss with that jab. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Jab does not score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Rocky Marciano was supposed to be the one knocking this guy out. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Good round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. There's 1, 2, straight.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Good counter punch. Try to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Time they throw a shot, they get countered. Having a hard time finding a home with that right uppercut. Punch, counter. Are we about to witness history? The great Rocky Marciano in serious trouble. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. That hook doesn't score. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
I like that round. Good work. Just keep them on the other.
Gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence. Stop him.
That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there. Vary up a little bit. We can't figure it out.
Got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. And
just make sure you follow through. Don't let him coast through this rap.
I need you to go back out there. You need to win this round. Get your mind right.
Here we go to the fourth round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him.
Oh, my God, Johnny! Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
You'd like to see more jabs. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A lot of effort being exerted here. Counter shot. Missing with the hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Get your mind back in the job. Get back out there and win.
Great. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. Just keep him on the end of that jab.
And there's the bell for round 5. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Missed him with that uppercut. The straight right just misses. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character.
Go hold on a second, Johnny. Pensacola's finest is down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're okay.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
There's a counter shot. Can't land that jab. A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
Where did that...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We continue.
Talk about Roy Jones in that last round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Get this boxing back together. That was a terrible round.
And there's the bell to start round 6. And there's the bell to start the round. Well done with that counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Beautiful counter shot. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. The jab doesn't quite connect. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? The stamina is off the charts. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Now, that's it. Now, breathe. Just get your breath back.
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab.
Go on. Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no free shots. Be smart.
In this fight, and now you've let him back into it. Now, it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident now. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out, the first minute, stick on the end of the jab, and then
You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, you were still landing your power.
stop him in his tracks. Have you got complacent? The fight's up.
Think about your defense on the end of all that.
Here comes round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You've just got to put in a guess.
Nice counter shot. The straight right just misses. Swing and a miss with that left hook. Rocky Marciano in trouble. Do you believe this? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Relax. I don't want you to load up.
Put him the jab and then stop.
There's the bell to start round 8. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Swing and a miss with the left uppercut. And there's no doubt about it, as we see it again, that body shot did. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.